So is Smelter, huh? So is Smelter, huh? So is Smelter, huh? Oops. I had volume mod on the stream. So, in your opinion, does a smelter make sense in the same room as the bulk storage, or in a different room?
My opinion.
Yep.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know, if you were building a multi-story tower, for argument's sake, and you wanted a super smelter, would you put it in the same room as your bulk storage?
I don't know, I'd go sleep on it.
Fair enough. Sleep on it is.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So many cats. It's crazy. Okay. Now that we've slept on it, what have you formed an opinion?
You have it on a different floor and you pipe the items to the storage.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting the smelter on a slightly higher floor. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The bulk storage will stay on this floor. Still have to think about where the villager traders are going to go as well. But they can also go between here and that floor, even if I decide to extend the iron farm. For the simple reason that if I extend the iron farm, it's not going to be much more than 10 blocks. Wait, why am I trying to fly with scaffolding? That does not work. Even if I extended this, and I can't put anything down there. Even if I extended this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 13, 14, 15, let's just give it some room. It would go to there, which leaves more than enough space for a trading floor. So I think that's fine. Okay, different floor it is. Oh well, what I wanted to do quickly, though, before we get started with that, is... Oh, I already have the grindstones there, excellent. I need to figure out how to make end rods. And empty this mess out of my inventory. grindstones. This is gonna look pretty cool. There. Was it there? Yeah. Why do I seem to have the wrong blocks up there? Because I do. It's fine. Fix that now. Yep. No. Ah. That's better. Yeah. Okay, end rods. Sponge, you mentioned chorus, fruit, and blaze rods, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, I was just asking what you mentioned previously. I think that was what you mentioned.
I don't know. I was looking at the wiki at the time.
I think that's what I saw. For some reason I can't seem to find my chorus fruit. Oh, it's in my end chest.
Your interest, not mine.
I need to figure out how to pop chorus fruit. Do I
You
smelt it?
cook it.
And then I need blaze rods.
Put it in the oven and you cook it.
That actually pops it.
It's like popcorn.
Ah, I see. I guess
Put
that
it
makes
in the
sense.
microwave.
Blaze rods. Make some.
Where do you get so many blaze rods from?
I don't know.
Are those mine?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Popped chorus fruit. Yeah, this literally looks like popcorn. Purple popcorn. Very strange. Andrew, welcome. Welcome back. Glad you could make it. We're gonna make a smelter today. Once I figure out how to make end rods.
Oh no, you need the smelter to make the chorus fruit.
That's quite a simple recipe.
I think you're having a bit of a chicken egg situation.
I figured out how I wanted to decorate the front here. And then we're gonna make a smelter. I think I wanted to do... I wish there was a way to not descend scaffolding. So you can click and hold shift. Something like that. You know, they look like fluorescent lights, right? You squint real hard. I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know what I'm doing with all the scaffolding. It's fine. I need more purple popcorn. Yeah, that works. I thought so too. Oh wow, that's actually quite an efficient recipe. Here we go. Cool. I think then that's all largely done. Ah, really? Floating block. Floating block alert. Can't have that. Okay, let's why is my storage still such a mess? What can we get rid of here? We can take the dirt down to the existing bulk storage. My wood can go into the wood chest. Scaffolding into the scaffolding chest. Random stuff into the random stuff chest. So how are you doing tonight, Andrew? How has your Wednesday been? Stone in there. You near a bed?
Yes.
Sleep.
No.
Please? Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, headaches are not fun. Not fun at all. Well, I hope you start feeling better soon. Yeah, of course. I totally get it. And thank you, I do appreciate that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh wait, I need to go down anyway. I don't know why I'm going up yet. Right, I did the math on this. How many chests do I need? I need 11 stacks of logs. I don't think I have 11 stacks of logs. Headaches in certain parts of your head. Yours feels like it's the entire thing. Ouch. Yeah. I don't know if I've had one that bad. That sounds awful. That really does.
I can sympathize.
Have you had a headache like that before?
You know I have.
Like the whole head?
Yeah. Like where you think you're actually no, not even just think, where it actually makes you sick.
Mm.
I think I've only ever once had it that bad.
Why does it feel like I need way more wood than I need iron for this? Oh, it's because logs only give you 4 planks, right? Whereas an iron block gives you 9 pieces of iron, which is enough for almost 2 hoppers, but a log only gives you enough for half a chest. That's why.
I thought thought you said you did the math.
I did the math. I did the math. My math says I need 11 stacks of logs. Need 11 stacks of logs and 3.5 stacks of iron blocks. That's what I need. Because I need 360 hoppers. It's gonna be a lot of tree chopping. How big's the smelter gonna be? Pretty big. My method for finding the right smelter was to go to YouTube, check the latest designs for super smelters filtered by hermit crafters because they're crazy. And the first result that came up was Mumbo Jumbo's design, which is, well, you can make it multiple sizes, but if you max it out, it's 4 groups of 15 furnaces, of which only 14 work because of some weird bug. But that's 56 furnaces working in parallel. It's crazy. So you pretty much if you put items in there, like a couple of stacks of items, you just get like this constant output. Like once it gets going, it's crazy. But it looks so much fun to build. So I went and built it in creative, see if it still works because the design's quite old. And so I went to test it out, but it still seems to largely work. And so we're gonna build it. And then I've got some ideas for something to build around it to make it look nice, but I need to play around with first. I don't know if it's like I need to trial and error that a little bit before we get to that on stream, and do a little bit of sort of like searching on the internet for inspiration. So tonight we'll just do the smelter itself. I don't know if we'll have enough time. But we'll see. Sounds like fun. Maybe a project right before is a wood farm. Yeah, I could actually use a wood farm right now for all the wood that I need. I thought I wouldn't have enough iron, and that I would have to extend the iron farm, but then when I did the math, I was like, oh, I've actually have more than enough iron. It is the wood that's a problem. I mean, I have to chop all these trees down anyway for this perimeter. No, we can chop a bunch. Already got 2 stacks. That's not going too slowly. I'm not doing this very methodically. But yeah, it's going to be massive. It's hopefully not going to be too lag inducing. We'll see. Lots of hoppers and all. I know there were designs way back that used minecarts, which also seemed to work quite well. So if it becomes a bit of a problem, I might look for one of those designs again. I should probably be chopping these as well. There's no reason not to. Cool, yep. Now you want to play Satisfactory? I haven't played it myself, but I've looked at it and it looks amazing. Oh, it's Dolvik. I thought that was a different message. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Did you hear what we're doing tonight? Building super smelters, yes. 56 furnace super smelters. I need to make 360 hoppers for it. And then I'm gonna put it above that floor. I'll show you. So this floor is going to be bulk storage, and the next floor is going to be the workshop, where the super smelter will go. Which means I have to build a floor as well, but I might cheat and first build the smelter. And then I'll build the floor. And I have enough iron at least, I don't need too much iron. The iron farm here produces more than enough. But yeah, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy it. We first have to get 11 stacks of logs for the 360 hoppers. You see now that expression there could mean you're either somewhat impressed or you think I'm crazy. And I can understand the thinking I'm crazy part. Oh, with the size, yeah. Someone once said in Minecraft, although it was in modded really, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Let's see, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, almost 5 stacks. So we're actually almost halfway there, and we just got started. That's not too bad.
Oh, you're chopping wood for thingy. I have so much wood.
Wait, where's your wood? I'll be back in a bit. I think I'm about to become an uncle. Well, that sounds awesome.
Oh, wow.
If that's so, congrats. Let me know when you get back. Sponge, can you sleep?
Yeah.
You say you've got wood for me.
I'm checking. I had so much wood it was overflowing and I had to unpack it out of my shulker into a chest. Yeah, I got to. I can come. I chopped down half that birch forest yesterday or day before. I have a shulker of logs.
Hey Andrew, welcome back. Sponge just told me that she's got tons of wood.
Do you have a problem with birch?
If I can make chests out of it, I'm good.
I need you to sign one of those papers they do in Hermitcraft though. One of those like IOUs. One shulker full of wood.
Okay. I could do that. Got some Tylenol on chicken wings. It's now I want chicken wings.
Ooh.
That sounds really good. I think we're ordering chicken wings tomorrow for lunch. Whoa,
Oh. Where are you going?
I was coming to get wood. Hello.
Hello.
Where were you going?
I don't know. Return to sender.
Okay. Is this full of wood? Oh,
Yes.
that's perfect. Thank you.
It's my lumber box.
Oh, that's amazing.
Please return my lumber box. I
I
should have actually labeled that with my name.
I will return your lumber box.
So that to make sure I get it back.
Lumber box TM. Yes, yes.
No, as in Prickly Sponge's lumber box.
Lumbox TM. Understand?
Or lumber box, property of Prickly Sponge.
Do I have? Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's make these hoppers. I need 360, which is what, like 5-ish stacks? Or just more than 5 stacks? It's between 5 and 6 stacks of hoppers. Okay, so there is
Lumbox TM. I like that.
it does have a ring to it, doesn't it? Oh, this is amazing. So I can use the birch.
Lumbox TM, property of Prickly Sponge. Can you name things that long?
I think you can, because
I'm so doing that.
when I was watching, or when we were watching Tango stream with Zed, no, sorry, not Tango stream with Zed. Was it his last Friday stream? And was it Scar? He came over for an Oreo. He named that cookie with quite a long name.
Yeah, and I've noticed with those like IOU papers they pass around, those are really long sometimes.
Yeah, they are. I should turn these straight into chests, actually.
Are you gonna rename it when you give it back to me?
I could do that. You wanted Lumbox TM?
Mm.
Cool. Getting a legacy on the server there, Andrew.
Property of Prickly Sponge.
Property of Prickly Sponge. Got it.
Mm.
Every wood.
Is it holding up to its promise?
It is.
Next time you come around here, you might notice that some of the birch forest is missing.
How much is it going? 1, 2, 3. Wow, yeah, no. Wood definitely. Every time you see or hear Lumbox, you'll know I did it. Yep, nope, for sure. That's your doing there. But that's totally fine. It definitely has a nice ring to it. I'll do some of my wood as well.
Jeez, did you use all of that?
No. I don't want to use all of your birch. So I'm mixing in some of my oak as well.
It's birch. It's not the greatest looking wood. I might call in this debt for some acacia wood.
I better start planting more acacia trees. Because those trees don't grow a ton of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there.
I lost some progress here.
Some progress?
What? I'd replaced these blocks. And now they're not replaced.
Weird. You didn't do it on the realm by mistake, right?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, you mean like now?
Or are they replaced and it just looks close enough to the other type? Huh. Very interesting.
Okay, that should be... Yeah, that should be enough chests. You say you want some acacia wood.
just yet. But I'm going to want to build out of it
Fair enough.
soon.
You don't need that much iron, like 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. A block should do it.
So you can give me the lumbox back with a piece of paper with an IOU going IO prickly sponge, X number of acacia logs.
I can do that. I can definitely do that. Right. My inventory is still such a mess. Let's just get wire. Oh, I've already got some iron on me. I don't know why I let's just put that all there. Let's clear my inventory as far as possible. Like everything. Okay. And we're gonna make hoppers. Lots of hoppers. 1 stack. 2 stack. 3 stack. 4 stack. Oh. More iron. There. That should do it. That should be enough hoppers. Let's take all my stuff back. We'll leave that in here for anything more that we need. Yeah. Yep, that is quite a lot of hoppers. But this particular design is hopper mad. Everything just works with hoppers. I crafted more hoppers than you've used in your lifetime. I think I just surpassed my lifetime usage of hoppers as well. I'm trying to think what's the most hopper heavy design I have ever made. And it's normally going to be a farm of some kind, but I really can't think of anything that would have used anything close. I still have some in my inventory. Jeez, I did make a lot, didn't I? I might have made a bit too much. Okay. Oh, the one thing I mustn't forget to do is go and trade with the villager. I still need quartz after all.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you need quartz now as well, right?
I'll find a villager to cure on this side.
Aww.
I'm so sad I lost that little baby.
So, something people in chat might find funny is when I was busy testing new server hardware, I would take a backup of this world, load it up onto a server, start it up, check things out, fly around a bit, and I noticed that when one of these guys in here dies because of mob cramming, oh boy, the server actually emits a death message for them, which is hilarious. And because the mob cramming death message, there we go, there one goes. That death message that the server emits is, oh, villager, whoever, like they got some random ID or whatnot, got squished. I laughed when I saw that the first time. And there's a data pack you can install, which then I don't know if it takes that exact death message, but every time someone kills a villager or a villager dies, then it will actually do a server-wide chat that a villager died. But yeah, villager got squished, and we just saw what happened. Can you sleep, Sponge?
Sure.
Okay, let's quickly go down and trade. Could a player die from entity cramming? That's a very good question. I don't know. It's technically not that difficult to test.
You've played on Hypixel, right, Andrew? Like, isn't it basically entity cramming with players everywhere on that server? In the lobbies?
Oh,
Or at least back in the day when we played, it was just players everywhere.
yeah, this is true.
Like, I think if players were gonna die, there would have been some. We'd have all been falling over dying the whole time.
Yeah, the Hypixel lobby is always crazy. But it's a very...
Remember that one time we were in the Hypixel lobby and Badge was there?
Oh yeah. That was...
And everyone in chat just freaked out. Like, OMG, it's Badge. W2 whatever 9 something his alias is.
And then everyone was getting selfie screenshots with him.
Yeah.
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
But I'm really intrigued now, actually, if players can die from entity cramming. I was watching a stream not too long ago where they used Instacramming for a farm in the Nether with minecart hoppers, I think, or just minecarts. It's like one just block with like 26 minecarts on it, and then when a zombie pigman runs, you trick the zombie pigman to run into like where the minecarts are, and then they immediately die because of entity cramming, because the minecarts are entities or seen as entities. And so technically pretty easy to test, because we could just one could just put 26 carts or whatever it is and then jump in and see what happens. Yeah.
Who was Badge?
Badge was a Mindcrack player, I think.
He's one of the older like community players.
Yeah. I think he was one of the old Mindcrackers or people on the Mindcrack server way back when the Mindcrack server was still a thing. Where are you guys coming from? Really? Like, no more places up there which are half mined. Where are you coming from? You will not eat my villagers. Technically, this is not really lit up anymore, ever since I did this digging.
Yeah, he like. I mean, is Minecraft still going?
No, Minecraft's not. No, it's not to my knowledge. Last I checked, and
He has UHC videos from 2 months ago.
so I think some of them might still get together to do UHC. Like, I think the group technically is still there.
Like, UHC just for the fundraiser.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think, to my knowledge, there isn't like a Minecraft Let's Play server and series and everything anymore. No. Die. Stars.
Stars?
Right. Okay. We've got all the hoppers we need. We need 56 furnaces. Actually, no, it's more. We need 60 furnaces. which is what, 12 stacks of this, or I don't know. We'll just craft and put back whatever we need. I can't math tonight. I had way too much of a mentally strenuous day to math tonight. How many did I say I needed? 60. Yeah. Stack of bonuses. That'll do. I've never seen actually seen Minecraft gameplay before. The scale is pretty impressive. A little too sandbox for me though. Like some guidance. Satisfactory scratches that itch perfectly. Yeah. It's the very sort of like very much choose your own adventure part. Is one of the reasons I would sometimes get bored with Minecraft a little bit in the past. Where I won't play for months. Because you really do have to give yourself a project. If you don't give yourself a project and a goal, then it's very easy to get bored. So what I find doing, which doesn't always help, is give myself huge goals, such as building a bedrock to height limit quartz tower, surrounded by a full mine, like 200 block radius area mined out down to bedrock, which is obviously a massive undertaking. But it's a project, and it will keep us busy for a while. Although what I found sometimes is because if I don't give myself milestones in said project, then I run into the same problem again. And so I'm trying to do that, and it's working so far. I am going to die of hunger. Sometimes it gets tough to find a project, so I'll find something small to do to keep my mind occupied until I find a bigger project to move on to. Yeah, I find some.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, because you finished your big project.
Mm.
Ooh, actually, I should. Well, let me get started. I want to show Dolvik just now your setup.
I need to get a creeper back though. I'm really sad about my creeper. He didn't survive the server move.
Yeah, Andrew, Hopping Hedge isn't there anymore. It's very sad.
We moved to the new server and just disappeared.
Yeah, he's just gone. Where do I have food? Where's my food? I'm a filthy millennial. I need to be able to see numbers go up and down. Well, I mean, you could build numbers here. Oh wow! Thanks so much, Rainy, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh wait. Oh, that's raw food. Raw food doesn't help me. I don't have coal here. What am I doing? Food. Not raw food. So my tweet came to support. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. We're playing on the server with Sponge, with Prickly Sponge. And we're going to... Oh, there's all the food. I'm being stupid. I was about to show Andrews in chat one of the fun little projects that was done, which has gone a little bit awry. Hopping Hedge has disappeared. And we get to go and awe at Sponge's Guardian farm a little bit.
Working on the creeper farm at the moment.
Are you working on the creeper farm?
So I may as well try and replace Hopping Hedge.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I mean, I've been meaning to, and I've been meaning to capture the other one as well.
We should. So Andrew in chat says we should put up missing posters for Hopping Hedge.
Yes, we should.
That's a fantastic idea. Ah, a wrong portal again. I keep on doing this. I'm gonna run out of rockets. So sad. Here. Ah, here. I'm gonna quickly steal some gunpowder. Don't mind me. Yeah, so Hopping Hedge is not here. He's missing. It's very sad.
Where is some dirt?
Are you gonna try and replace him now?
I think so. I miss him. And I like, with me building over here, whenever I get within range and I hear the piston, I get sad. Because I know it's not there.
Yeah, that is sad. Yep. We share your sentiment, Andrew. When we saw he was missing, we were very, very sad.
Do you have a trapdoor on you?
No, I left them all, I left them all at the Citadel.
Are you gonna go and find me a creeper?
I can go and find you. So confused right now. It normally.
A trapdoor.
I know the recipe. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Did I completely derail you?
Only a little. Anyway, for those who have joined recently, this is the Guardian farm, which Sponge built, which produces an absolute crazy amount of Guardians, which means we can pretty much rebuild the entire world out of sea lanterns, if we wanted to. Because this thing just produces an absolute ton of prismarine, which is always fun. And then I don't know if I've mentioned Nat Pagel, who's behind here, who sells us emerald, or buys our fish.
You should sleep in your open shop.
Do you have 2 beds around here?
Your bed is still down there.
Oh, my bed is still down there. Are you gonna...
From when you thought you'd kill a guardian by placing it in front of it.
No, that wasn't... You know that wasn't what I was trying to do.
Left it
Oh,
there.
you have
Honor of you.
You have a mob problem. Okay, I'm sleeping in my bed that I put here many months ago.
Oh no, we slept. I was looking for a creeper. It's been a long day. Let me see if there's actually any still wandering around.
There's Nat Pagel. He buys fish. I think you just found a large project. Replace the surface of your world with prismarine blocks. There we go. Yeah, that is quite... Ooh, that's looking good. That's looking very good.
Oh, there's no creepers lurking about.
Yeah, I'm looking for one now.
I'm gonna say that and blow up.
There's no creepers lurking about. Psst. Famous last words.
I'm kind of scared. I mean, what I learned from last time is that to name them, you got to get close enough that they sizzle.
Yep, that is what we discovered. Let's step away from the audio for a bit. No, that's no problem. Yeah, we've been having fun on this on the server a little bit. I don't see any creepers, Sponge. I think I better get back to my project. Oh, almost got in. This way. Really had to impress. Wish I had some impressive screenshots from my factory to show you in exchange. That's alright. You can show me sometime.
Did you take some gunpowder?
I did take a little bit.
How's it looking?
It's accelerating by the looks of it. The farm.
Why?
Because
I really wonder why.
there was almost 9 stacks. Okay.
Like, I've noticed the rates have been going up. I have no idea why.
Okay. So let's get started with the actual super smelter. I think I'm gonna place it on the floor above, slightly towards the back. And I think we're gonna go. I think this floor is going to be 10 to 15 blocks high. So let's get some scaffolding, and then we'll need some temporary blocks, or I think I'll do the structural blocks and the blocks that the redstone are on just out of stone, because we're going to hide those. We're going to build something around it. I'm thinking like an elven forge or something, an elven forge type looking thing. But we'll see. It's like something something out of the Hobbit. Sort of like the look I want to maybe go with. What's with the torches? Which torches? All of these torches? Or all of those torches? Or the torches up there? That's also that mobs don't come and kill me. Before I actually put some decent lighting around. Like, here's a start at an attempt to hide some lighting, but at the moment this is #temporary. We'll see. Okay, so we need scaffolding. I'll need some building blocks. Smooth stone, smooth stone, smooth stone. That's fine. These small ones. Not sure I know what you're referring to. How do you know these ones? Okay, so let's see. So our tower is in this 3x3 chunk. Smelter. These are torches on the floor, right? Yep, normal torches. Could be confusing them with something else, maybe. These are the regular torches. Okay. Smelter's 15 blocks. It's gonna go 15 blocks that way, minus the extra hoppers to distribute stuff. Just under the size of a chunk. So we can probably start like back here somewhere. And then it's got 4 sections with 6 blocks between each section. So let me just think. got 16 blocks across, which means if we count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the next 6 should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is where that'll be space. Then the first line of furnaces will be above that block. The next line of furnaces will be above that block. Then once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next line of furnaces go above that block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next line of furnaces go above that block. So that'll be how wide it sort of is. And then 15 blocks back, but that's 16 there, so we'll probably start at like, I don't know, like here. Yeah. Let's go a bunch up into the air. Can turn off borders. And then I think that'll be high enough for the bulk storage floor. And then for the storage, yeah, for the storage itself and everything, that should be fine. And then we'll have a floor just underneath this or something. No, I don't want, that can be temporary. We'll start there. Okay, so let's just split this out into 15s to make it a bit easier. With that one being 14. Yep, that's right. This is where I think we'll put our first line. Okay, it should be 15. Ow, I meant to do that. I didn't count how tall that was, or how high that was. Welcome everyone to the stream. Once again, if you have not followed, drop that follow, have notifications on, watch me build crazy things, like this tower with all sorts of farms and machines in it. Today we're doing the Super Smelter. Design courtesy of the one, the only, the Mumbo Jumbo. Sure you know him. If you don't, follow him. Awesome hermit crafter. And we'll put 15 over here. I still haven't counted out how high this is. When I did the iron farm and I didn't count, I ended up building half the farm at the wrong level. And it, from a distance, it totally looked fine until I started putting everything together, and it was just clear as daylight afterwards that things just were not right. I was so angry with myself. Yeah, that did suck. And the crazy part is that I noticed when I was placing, after I'd placed both zombies, and then I noticed that when I was raising the zombies, that the one, like the level didn't look right. Like there was some mismatch somewhere, and then I noticed it, and I was sad. I had to tear down half the farm, and get another zombie. Yeah, I was annoyed with myself, to say the least. Hate it when I'm building something. It feels good when I'm building it, and then I look at it and it's terrible. That's everything I always build. I know the feeling. In fact, the thing I'm happiest with on this whole server that I've built so far are these pipes. And that's only because it took 735 million hours to actually get looking like this. But that's literally the happiest thing, or the thing I'm happiest about so far. But like all of this is like, it's of stone. I don't know. I look at it as like, ugh.
Okay, how do I run past a creeper?
Oh wait, you're creeper hunting.
He blew up with my name tag.
Oh, that sucks.
That was rude.
Yeah, it's very inconsiderate.
I'm gonna spend all my XP just naming tags to have them blown up.
Okay. We still need another line. I think these are all the right level.
Wait. Oh, there's the hole. I was about to say, like, is mob griefing off on the new server? But then I found the hole.
Yeah, F's in the chat for sponge. I agree. And this should be the last baseline. Okay, cool. Are they all the same level? I'm going to be so paranoid about this. I'm standing on 157. Yes, I'm actually going to go check. Because I am paranoid. Yep. Actually, I don't need to go check now that I joined all the scaffolding. Stupid.
Ooh, there's a creeper stuck in water. Nope.
Right. Now, if I remember the design right. I fell. The scale continues to blow your mind, Dolvik. I mean, it doesn't, over time it doesn't feel as big anymore, I guess. But yeah, it is something on the slightly larger scale of what most people build. And we have been playing on the server for a while now. Let's see, we'll put a temporary block, or a set of temporary blocks. Wait, not here, not this side. Actually, let's just get hoppers. That's actually just what we need. We have 3 million hoppers, let's start using them.
Shh.
Are you playing with creepers?
Shh. Too much sizzling.
Too much sizzling.
Okay, how do I do this? How did I do it last time? I think I got him in and then like played chicken trying to name him.
Yeah, you got him into the hole first.
That's the easy part. Those words.
What happened?
He walked right over the open trapdoor.
And then?
Blew up in my face.
Oh dear. That's not good. On today's episode of Hoarders. Yes. Exactly, exactly. Okay, so these hoppers here, these are the hoppers that will gather all of the smelted items. And eventually we'll get them all transported to a common, oh no, not there, common set of chests. Oh, my hopper's going all the way to the other side now, isn't it? Yep, there it is. You know, as big as this farm is, and as complicated as it seems, it's actually a really simple design. And I don't think it's actually going to take that long to build. Because it's pretty much just line of hoppers for the collection, 2 lines of hoppers for getting coal in, and 2 lines of hoppers for getting the stuff in. And everything else is then just, you know, linking it all up so that it all works together.
I need to check quick.
Oh, we lost Sponge.
I'll be back.
I know. You're excited to see it in action, yeah. I saw it on Mumbo's channel, and then it looks pretty cool on video, and then I built it in creative last night, and yeah, seeing it in action is quite something. It's like once it gets warmed up, it just flies. I didn't think that through. I need to break those blocks. I wonder if I can break it from underneath. Actually, I wonder if I can break it from the side like this. Aha! No! I meant to do that. Can I get... No. Nope. Nope, I can't. Scaffolding. There we go. Nope. Scaffolding. Ah.
No, don't become Dave.
Okay. They all need to be facing the same direction. Crunchy ankles. Yep. That's exactly what I was going for. Obviously. Scaffolding. There we go. I know I've probably mentioned this before, but I'm so thankful for scaffolding and that they brought it into vanilla Minecraft. It was always just such a pain without it, and it was that one thing in modded which was always so awesome to have.
And now dirt officially has no use.
Dirt officially has no use, yes.
What did I do differently last time? It's Creeper.
I don't know, I just somehow tricked him into the hole, and yeah. Okay, so that's all the furnaces. Now we need the hopper line on top that will feed the items into the furnace. Ben's actually found some bamboo and plants, and a few plants. Wait, blah, blah, blah. Words. Let me read properly. I actually just found some bamboo and plants, a few plants, so we could get some scaffolding soon. Yeah. And the nice thing is that bamboo grows super fast, and you get quite a bit of scaffolding out of it. I think that's the only thing in the recipe, right?
What?
Bamboo. Oh, and string. Yeah, that's right. I always run out of string before bamboo.
And then you steal all of my string.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tear that farm down soon.
Which one?
The one we got all that string from.
Oh. You have to come up with a replacement.
It's in my way.
So you were saying how dirt is now useless?
Mm.
False symmetry would disagree with you. And actually would be double O, considering all the terraforming he's doing. But yeah, I don't know if any of you all in the chat watch any of the Hermitcraft. But it was hilarious how Tango and Impulse, when building their sheep farm, decided, you know, we need 3 million dirt. False Symmetry went and dug up a whole lot of her base, or a whole lot of area for her base, and we're just going, you know, no one uses dirt, dirt is useless. Yeah, she was not happy. Not happy at all. Don't just take a person's dirt. Not cool. Okay, and we're gonna put the last... There! Scaffolding. Sometimes it just doesn't want to listen. Nope. Wait, you harvested 4 stacks and planted it all outside of his base?
Ooh. Prank, if ever there was one.
4 stack... Like... I mean, what you're saying is you essentially planted an entire forest.
Mm-hmm.
He now lives in a bamboo forest, is what you're saying. Marveling at the phrases like dirt is now useless. Yeah. Walking into conversations like this without context must be hilarious. Not that you didn't have context, but yeah, I'm just thinking, like, if I walked into a conversation like that, it's like, oh, dirt is now useless. Ah! Falling, don't mind me. Just falling here. You know, this looked, in a nutshell, yes, yep, you got it. You've moved into a forest. You brought the forest to him. And when I built this on creative, it looked huge, but in relation to the scale of the building, it looks tiny. I'd double it again if it weren't pretty much impossible to empty a double chest into all of this all at once. Fallen with style, exactly. You know what I'm doing. Okay, let's think. What's the next easiest or the most logical thing to do? I think the next logical thing to do is to go here. And we're going to put that line. And we're somehow going to do that. I really didn't know you could do this with scaffolding. Like this sort of like step fashion. It's crazy. And now we're going to put this line. So this line of stone is going to have redstone on top of it. That will keep this line of hoppers locked most of the time. So that a line of hoppers above it can first fill up with a block each, get to the end, trigger a comparator, switch off this line for just a moment, so that one block falls down to each of them and into the furnace. Rinse and repeat, and you have a block going into each furnace in a distributed fashion, over and over and over. That's the theory, at least. Which means actually what we can do while we're here, just place a temporary block there, which is now probably in that furnace. Yes. And we can put this line of hoppers. Simple enough, yeah. Like it was, I found it to be, well, you know, once I watched the video once or twice and I sort of like walk my mind through it. It's like, yeah, it's actually pretty simple. And we put a block there, and we actually need an extra one there. And then this line here is ready for its redstone. I think what we can do in the meantime is let's put those facing the right way. We'll check now. Since I have no idea what the end result looks like, or what a hopper is, I'm quite intrigued with what you're building. And so you don't want me to explain too much? Is that the request? And then Andrew wants to remember this design to one up Spencer's. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think I remember I saw he built a super smelter in his starship, right? In his Star Destroyer. I think I saw. And then here we need. Oh wait, I'm missing that line. He didn't sort of compact. Yeah, I remember actually. I think it was at the back of the Star Destroyer. I think I saw his. Did he do the minecart design? I think this one's actually ready for its redstone. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to test one. I'm going to test this one before I go and finish the rest, just to make sure that I didn't build this stupid and make a mistake. He did use a minecart. Yeah, I remember way back when I was watching videos by DocM77, he used a minecart design, and it was pretty cool. I actually quite liked the minecart design. And I honestly thought when I went to YouTube to go and search for a design, I would, that would be the best one that I would find. And then this one. I mean, yeah, I think the disadvantage with this one is just all the hoppers. Right, so I'm gonna put a chest here for the items, a chest there for the coal, and we'll put a chest there for the output. Sponge, are you sleeping tonight?
Do you need to?
No, I was just asking.
Do you want to?
It's a little dark here, and I'm worried a little bit about spawns.
Okay. Yeah, let's sleep really quickly.
Yeah.
And then I want to run and see if that creeper's still around.
Yeah.
Make fast.
I'm in bed. I'm in bed.
He'd run to your bed.
I flew to it.
Good.
What are the dimensions of it, so I can mine out the space in my base to build this eventually? I'll go and check the dimensions now. I know it's 15 blocks long for the 15.
That stuff literally just all of it despawned.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so 15 blocks long, plus any you need some extra space to, for additional hoppers to combine chests and whatnot. Probably about another 5 blocks. So it's probably about 20 long, and then I'll go and check now how wide it is. So for us to test this, we need, oh boy, we need coal, and I don't have much coal. So we're gonna empty the coal out of my pitiful little furnaces there, and we're going to look if I have coal elsewhere. Yes, we do. We've got coal and we've got iron. Let's test the design with some iron. But my inventory is a mess. There. Okay. I thought that was a real life question about sleeping and I was so confused. Yeah. Funny enough, when I asked that at this time now, it was, oh wait, let me check the dimensions here. It crossed my mind as well. Okay, so 15 long plus 5, so 20 approximately, and then this is 6, 12, 18 plus 4 is 22. Plus 1 on each end, so like 24. So about 20 by 24. I mean, if you mined out a 30 by 30 area, it would be enough. Okay, let's see if one of these work. So coal goes in here. Actually, we'll put 2 stacks. That should be fine. Oh wait, what am I doing? I haven't put any of the redstone. No. This would be a major fail test. Oh, I forgot all the redstone. The key component. I'm stupid tonight. To be safe, 32 by 32. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea of 32 by 32 because that's a 2 by 2 chunk.
Very nice number.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful number to mine out. Yeah, exactly. 2 chunks sounds better. Yeah. And 2 blocks off a chunk. Exactly. I agree there 100%. We need 2 comparators, which I don't have.
It's not 2 chunks, that's 4 chunks.
32 by 32? 2 by 2? 2 by 2 chunks.
Oh yeah, so 4 chunks total.
Yeah, 4 chunks total. Okay, 2 comparators, 2 torches, and let's just take a stack of redstone. I think that's all we need. Yes, made it. Okay, so redstone line goes here. And the reason this is 15 long is because that's the max length that you're going to get out of redstone line. Nope, not you. You. And so technically you could make it longer, but then you start running into interesting circuitry problems. Where are the repeaters? Did I forget the repeaters? I forgot the repeaters. Forgot it was 2 by 2. My brain just said 2 chunks. Yeah, I knew what you meant. It's fine. No! That was falling with style. Not just the clunk. Okay, powered. Okay, now I think it's ready. Just gonna make sure there wasn't anything left in anything here, right? No. So we'll start putting some coal in. Now what should be happening, let's see. Yeah, see how that flicked off for just a moment? Should happen again now. There we go. Now what I did notice is it's not 100% perfect in its distribution, but it's close enough. Actually, this one's not doing too badly. So you can see how there's now 4 pieces of coal in every furnace. That should be true going all the way down. 5 now. Yeah. I need to come up with a better layout here for my scaffolding. And I forgot the iron. It's down here. We'll just take a stack of iron to start with. Now, when you have them all done, instead of having these individual chests, you tie these all. You tie this line together with the equivalent one on each of these together with hopper chains. You do the same for the coal, you do the same for the output, so that you got one coal chest, one input chest, and one output chest, and then it distributes across all 4. And you have to do some craziness with hopper mine carts and whatnot in order to so that you can actually split a single double chest into in 4 ways. I'm sure if you had enough coal it would balance out eventually. Yeah, generally it does, sort of, from what I've noticed. Okay. Now, if we're lucky, we might see about half of them start first round, and then maybe... Oh, no, that's perfect. 14 out of 15. There's a bug where 1 will never work. No one knows why. That's fine.
Is there a bug bounty?
And here comes the iron.
I'll spend the whole of tomorrow looking for that.
And so it will pause for a second, and then we'll get another batch. And so when we're done with all 4 of these, it's pretty much just constant. You're just getting stuff all the time. And we're pretty close to having our full stack. And should almost be there. Oh wait, yeah. I actually think we might not get the last bit because it's not 64 is not divisible by 15. That's what I noticed. And that's fine. We use this for large volume stuff. We're not worried about if things come through the next round of smelting. Why the heights? I thought you were building a literal smelter. Oh, that's because this is going to be on the next floor. So we're actually going to have a floor underneath there, or a roof on top of this floor. Because this floor is going to be bulk storage. That floor is going to be the next floor up is going to be the workshop. Then it's going to be sort of like living quarters and like not bulk storage or normal storage. And then finally we'll have the viewing platform as the top floor. And then 1 floor under this one, we're going to build a villager trading floor over here. We've got the iron floor, which I was going to call the forge originally, but we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to call that something else probably. We've got the farming floor. Witch farm will start here. And that will need 15 blocks down. And then I don't know what we're going to do yet with all the other space. We'll see. So let's trade quickly while we're here. Hello, farmer. Buy your carrots. Buy the carrots. There we go. That's a good farmer. Don't worry, I won't tell that you rather just buy your produce from me than farm it yourself. I won't tell anyone. And that's how I turn carrots into quartz. Cool, so that actually seems to work perfectly. Let's continue building a little bit. Probably won't be online for too much longer. Can't get to bed too late and all. No, falling. Let's just go up here. Almost like alchemy. Carrots to quartz. Exactly. Come on. Any random alchemist can turn lead into gold, but you can turn carrots into quartz? Yes, yes I can. Carrots and potatoes into quartz. That's my thing now. Okay, so where were we with these? Okay, next step is that stone line. Aha!
That's not
A
good.
hearty meal into a mineral. Carrots in this game only semi-hearty.
In! He's in!
Ooh, did you catch Hopping Hedge the second?
Not named though. Now is the tricky part.
Yeah, now is the tricky part.
Now I gotta do it quickly.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't despawn.
Wait. There he is. You need a crafting table out, because last time that's what would tell me if I'd actually got the tag on him or not.
Wait, what?
Wait, seriously? I'm just relogging to make sure.
Okay. Why did you get him already?
Yeah. What? Okay, it's named.
Awesome. He's in his spot.
He's in a spot. I just have to count out now how many above his head before I close him up.
Let's actually put. I want to put the set of hoppers in first.
I'm just gonna double check my creative world.
Okay.
I think it's 8. But I'll be very sad if it's wrong, because he'll bash his head and die if it's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Block. You don't belong there. Spin off of Hopping Hedge. Yep. It is unfortunate that we lost the original.
I hope this one stays and that it was just like moving it that caused it.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so too.
And not that there's something weird with their servers.
Mm. Yeah, indeed.
Or
Whoa, that was weird.
lag?
Yeah,
Was it me logging in?
probably. Actually, that was supposed to just be there temporarily. Block, block, and block. And wait. Yeah, that is right. Block, block, block. There we go. That should be that done from the structural point of view.
Are you near a bed?
I can be.
I have zombies descending. And having nightmares of one of them pushing me into the creeper.
Doesn't seem at all difficult to build, just a lot of resources to use. Yeah, it's just 3 million iron, and then you've got it. We have to take all of Spencer's iron. Well, he does also have an iron farm, and I can confirm that even just a single layer iron farm like this is producing more than enough. I think you only need 3.5 stacks of blocks, and I mean, okay, that's on foot. I don't know what to do with all of it. So is hopping hedge there?
Almost.
Almost, okay. Just before we say goodbye tonight, I think we have to go see him.
Triple counting.
Okay, let's get stone in. I promise everyone, you will not see the stone. I'm also tired of stone. This will be a lot more interesting from the outside. Yep, that looks fine. I need more hoppers. I remember, yeah. I keep on, every time I start building a section on this farm, I'm like, on this line now, I'm like, wait, did I remember that on the previous one? It's like, yep, I got everything there by the looks of it. Maybe make each floor a different ore block of the outside. Trading hall emerald, smelter coal, iron from iron. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. The only thing I might be worried about with the coal floor is I think coal blocks burn. I think they catch a light pretty easily. And if I make this if I make this sort of like with a like dwarven forge type design, I plan to include a bit of lava. And I might burn my whole floor down, which would be unfortunate. But I really like the idea of using ore blocks in general for the different floors. Because I was thinking, you know, would carpets work, and maybe the villager floor being emerald. Like I think that's like super appropriate. I think that's the right thing for that floor. Right. I need to check the end hoppers when I'm done with all this, just to make sure things haven't snuck in. That, you know, so that and mess everything up.
Ah, yes.
Okay, structurally this one is done, minus the redstone. Yeah, let's do the last one quickly. And then I think on the next stream we can finish off the redstone and add the hoppers that link everything up. And then we'll have quite an epic super smelter.
Ah, the better.
Is he back?
Well, that one's gone for good. I'm gonna go put posters up everywhere, but I don't think we're gonna get that one back.
Hopping hedge. Wait, so do we not have hopping hedge again?
No.
Do we have someone else?
I mean, I'll put wanted posters out for him.
You haven't tested, but they might. Oh, like coal burning. Yeah. I think I tested that a while way back when coal blocks were first introduced. I think they'll catch on fire. Quite spectacularly as well. I think they burn really quickly. Oh. Out of place block. Where are you gonna end up? Nope. Oh boy. There is a hopper somewhere in the system. And I don't know where. He might have fallen right through. I'm gonna have to check all the furnaces later. I think he's in one of the furnaces. There. Comparator goes on that block. Oh wait, I need that one. And that one. That one. And not that one. Okay. I think structurally this, I mean that's the main parts of it. We just have to add the redstone and link them together. And then functionally it's done. It's actually really simple. Surprisingly so. When building it in creative was pretty easy. And now in survival was actually not too bad. It was pretty quick. Why am I eating the carrots? The carrots are for the villagers. Okay, let's quickly go and see Sponge's latest creeper creation. And then I think we'll call it there for the evening. We've got enough, yep. Got enough rockets to get to the other side. If you're just joining us on the stream, we've been building a smelter tonight, and we're almost finished for tonight. We're gonna quickly just gonna look at Sponge's latest creeper creation and marvel at it. If you haven't followed yet, drop me that follow. Make sure notifications are on.
Are you coming to help me fill up the failure hole?
The failure hole. I am coming. I don't know what the failure hole is. Your ibuprofen will start to kick in, so you might end up falling asleep. Yep, I understand that. I just hope your headache, or you're feeling a bit better and your headaches start going away.
Get some dirt so I can fill up failure.
Oh, you've got bouncy bush now. Awesome. Hey, you face planted into that wall over there. That one. Hello, bouncy bush.
Come help me fill up the failure hole.
I'm marveling.
Yeah, take some dirt. Take some dirt. Come.
What? What hole is
I need to
this?
fill this up.
What happened here?
Bouncy bush 1 and 2. Number 3 is in there.
Oh dear.
This was 1 and 2.
Was this 1 and 2? 1 and what? Both of them here.
Do you think one creeper makes a hole this deep?
I mean, maybe you found a charged creeper. I don't know.
Now that'd be something.
Oh no! No! This is not an idea. Yeah, take your.
Okay, that's part of the landscape. That wasn't me.
Yeah, you gave your dirt back.
Thank you.
You don't take a person's dirt. Cool. So I see now we've got bouncy bush. But now who's going to be on the other side?
I have no idea. A community named Creeper.
Community named Creeper. Actually, yeah. People in the chat, think about what would we name our next creeper. So we had Hopping Hedge, which didn't survive. We have Bouncy Bush now.
Hopefully this one survives.
Yep. Think about it a bit, and when we have our next stream, yeah, we'll be taking names for the next creeper. We will go on this side of the farm.
Zutherian will be catching this one.
Well, I'll be catching this one. Okay, I'll be catching the next creeper, which will go on this side, so that we have 2, Bouncy Bush and another one. Leap and Leaves. Oh, okay, so we got our first submission. I'm liking it. We'll see if we get any more, but that's pretty good. We'll see if we get any more by the time the next stream, but I think that's definitely a front runner. Very nice. Cool. So I think that's going to be. What?
I'm trying to get in sync with it. I'm failing, aren't I?
So you can't go as high. Like I'm going higher. You might want some light here. Thanks for supporting me on the stream. I really appreciate it, every single one of you. If you haven't followed yet, give me a follow. Come and see what we're up to next. Oh, we got another one. Jumpin' Jenkins. Oh boy. Yep. Submissions are rolling in. That's awesome. Yep. If you haven't followed, leave a follow. I'm on Twitter as well, @Sutherian. And yeah, let's see if there's someone else in the community we can raid tonight. And just go here. I'm not sure who's online right now, but I like supporting the community. Let's see, it looks like it's Dragon Eyes on. Looks like she's doing some chatting tonight. She's really good natural streamer. Give her your support. She's been great. And yeah, we'll catch you probably on Friday during our next scheduled stream. Thanks everyone.